Good morning, Birmingham. It is Dixon Dividing on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. 9:06 our time. We got some cloudy skies out there. Had a beautiful full moon this morning in a very clear sky.
It was really something to see.
Well, the clouds have done rolled in on us now.
Yeah.
We are going to be looking at a high of 82 today, 82 tomorrow, and chance of rain increases as the week wears on. Sunday, Easter Sunday, looks like it's going to be a wet one. Wet one. Just be prepared for it. Now, that's, what they're saying here on Tuesday. That could change between now and then, obviously, but they say a front is coming through, so it's also going to cool things off and put us back down into the lower 70s. However, it is the start of April. Yes, you may go ahead and plant if you are so inclined. You did this, apparently, over the weekend, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I sure did. Did a lot of that.
Most excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I did none of it. I did go shopping for some plastic plants.
I put down mulch.
Wow.
I did plants. I probably, I have about 9 pots, and each one of them, a couple of them had just one plant, and then some of them had 4 or 5 in it.
How exactly did you put down the mulch? Did you say you're ugly and your mother dresses you
Yes.
funny?
You go right there.
You're
Mm-hmm. Yes.
you're terrible at your job.
Yep.
Mulch.
Mm-hmm.
9:07, and the Alabama Tree Pros are ready to take care of whatever may ail you in the tree department. One of the saddest things that can happen to a beautiful tree that's been on your property for some time is an infestation of those kinds of beetles that chew it all up and destroy it and kill it from the inside out. Nobody likes that. But what's worse is when it falls and lands on your car or across your driveway or lands on your house or your neighbor's house or takes your power lines down. Nobody wants that, which is why you really have to have Alabama Tree Pros on the case to come out and get that thing taken care of before something really horrible happens. 308-4158 is their telephone number. They're the best in the business. There are other tree services in town, of course, but none that I trust the way that I trust Alabama Tree Pros because they have treated me so right every step of the way. They'll do the same for you. And everybody I talk to and everybody that I recommend them to has come back to me and said, great recommendation, Richard. Thank you so much. I'm putting their number on my fridge. 308-4158, alabamatreepros.com, on the World Wide Web. The right guys for the right job. And now,
So the moon you're talking about?
yeah.
The pink moon.
Oh, pink moon.
Tomorrow, April 1st at 10:12 p.m., this thing will reach full peak illumination. So if you liked what you saw coming in this morning,
All righty.
get ready tomorrow. It's going to be massive.
Or we can just call the moon a pinko.
Yes. Same size moon. It just will appear to be very, very large.
Somebody contact Pink and tell her.
That's right.
Named
All right.
it after you.
Pink's moon.
Now this guy.
Hit it.
It's Steve's turn.
So I came across another one of these headlines that I think could be a fun little interactive thing between, all of us here on the show and you who are listening. Headline catches my attention. It reads, how many of the 25 worst movies of the 1980s have you suffered through?
Oh.
I was game, so I looked. Starting at number 25, My Stepmother is an Alien,
Yep.
Dan Aykroyd, Kim Basinger.
Saw it.
Does it belong on the list?
Yes.
Okay. 24, Popeye, Robin Williams, Shelley Duvall.
Yes. That was terrible.
23, Maximum Overdrive, Emilio Estevez got nominated for Worst Actor, and Stephen King nominated for Worst Director that year.
I didn't see that.
Saw it.
Yeah?
Terrible.
Pretty bad.
Okay. By the way, looked it up. Worst movie of the 1980s according to the Golden Raspberry Awards? Not on this list.
Ah, interesting.
We'll get back to that.
All righty.
22, Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren.
No, I did not see it.
Well, he's a pretty
yeah.
handsome guy in that movie. Didn't see it, but
I did.
maybe I should have.
Belongs on this list.
Okay.
21, Police Academy 3, Back in Training.
That was.
Yeah, I saw it.
I should have
Yeah.
left it at Police Academy
Bobcat
1.
Goldthwait.
Oh, you're going to notice a trend here. 20, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, starring nobody.
That
around
was
though.
terrible. That was
Kim
the
Myers, Mark Patton.
outstep of the Freddy sequence. They
Yeah.
really screwed that one up.
Yeah,
19, Karate Kid Part 3, another revenge tale, not really worth telling.
No.
not good.
Number 18, Friday the 13th, The New Blood.
No. No.
This is the 7th installment, by
Awful.
the way, on that one.
Awful.
I'm interesting to see whether, Richard, you agree with this one. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
I love that movie.
No Michael Myers, though.
No, I know.
Which is what
You
set,
love the
that
movie?
kind of
I
set the
love
thing.
it. I love that movie.
See, I
it
was
is-
wondering
it's
whether he was
great.
going to agree with this.
It's high camp. Oh, it's a
Oh,
bad
God,
movie.
it's it's high camp.
It's a bad movie.
Oof.
But I love it.
Okay. 16, The Fly 2, the remake with Jeff Goldblum, highly thought of. The second one?
Yeah.
They should have left it alone with
Oh,
just
yeah.
one.
That was a bad
the
call.
original.
Number 15, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Brigitte Nielsen, Red Sonja.
Didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Brigitte Nielsen got the Razzie for Worst New Star that year.
Must be proud.
Cyborg, Jean-Claude Van Damme at number 14.
Did not see it.
Don't waste your time. 13, Police Academy 4,
No,
Citizens on
they-
Patrol.
Saw
No,
it.
that was.
Terrible.
As if the third one didn't go too far, right? Here we go again. 12, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child, the 5th installment of the Freddy Krueger saga.
I saw it. I didn't hate it.
Didn't see it.
I did not hate it.
Pair Christopher Reeve and Richard Pryor, What Could Go Wrong? Superman 3 in at number 11.
I loved that movie too.
I thought it actually was kind of funny. I kind of enjoyed it, I got to
Soup. I love the soup.
admit. Okay, again, following trends here. Halloween 5, The
No.
Revenge of Michael Myers
Awful.
comes in at 10.
Awful.
No.
Terrible.
9, Friday the 13th, A New Beginning.
Oh,
Did not feature Jason Voorhees.
No.
Spoiler
terrible.
alert.
Wrong.
Number 8, Howard the Duck.
Oh, please.
God, I
That was
tried several
awful.
times to get through that movie, and
You
I never
can't
could
do
make
it.
it.
Think about this. Walked away with 4 Razzie Awards that year, was one of the nominees for Worst Movie of the 1980s. Number 7, Police Academy 5, Assignment Miami Beach.
Okay, I never saw it.
This makes a hat trick, by the way, so far for Police Academy. Number 6, Grease 2.
They should not have done that.
Really
Leave
bad.
the original alone.
Really bad. I love
It
Michelle
was
Pfeiffer.
bad.
I hated this movie.
Yeah. I
Yep.
didn't-
Number 5, Friday the 13th, Part 8,
Oh,
Jason Takes Manhattan. It is a target-rich environment.
It is. Yeah. No, it's terrible. That was a terrible movie.
God
I saw
awful.
it.
By the way, second hat trick of the countdown. But now beaten out because in at number 4, Police Academy 6, City Under Siege.
The fact that they just kept making them means somebody must have been paying to see them.
Somebody
right?
was going to see it.
Yeah.
Either that or they were just ridiculously cheap to make.
Yikes.
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. And at number 3,
Never saw it, to be honest with you.
Christopher
but I
Reeves.
heard it was
I
awful.
need to maybe go back and see these because
If you can find it, I don't
Yeah.
think that
Superman
that
4?
might be hard.
so bad it wouldn't
1987.
stick to the film.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it once.
Yeah.
It was not good. In at number 2, I went and saw this in the movie theater. Jaws 3D.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
You
Yeah.
saw it?
Yeah, I
I didn't
saw it.
see it.
I mean, after all, great
come
white on a
on.
murderous rampage, trapped in SeaWorld in 3D.
The
Dennis
second
Quaid.
one was bad enough, but
yeah.
the third one?
Yeah, no, that was
no.
pretty bad. It was
In
pretty
at,
bad.
in at number 1,
Yeah.
Jaws the Revenge.
Of course.
Another revenge film. Michael Caine basically said the only redeeming quality about this movie was the paycheck he got.
Yeah. People asked him, "Have you
That's
seen
sad.
that movie?" He said, "No, but I've seen the house I bought with the paycheck."
That's all
Okay,
that
very
matters.
nice.
Yeah. Truth
So-
is, again, most of the ones on this list I've seen, I tend to agree with how bad they are. But according to the Golden Raspberry Awards, worst movie of the 1980s?
Can I guess?
Go for it.
Leonard Part 6.
No.
Oh, what was it?
1981's Mommy Dearest got the worst movie of the decade. by
No.
the
that-
Razzies.
people still love that movie. People still love that movie. Faye
I have
Dunaway,
found
very
that if you
Joan Crawford.
if you talk about that movie, you're in one of two camps. You either love it or you hate it. There is no in between.
No wire hangers ever. Good stuff.
It always creeps me out every time I see a wire hanger. I think of that movie. I'm like,
I would be remiss if I did not say once again, when it comes to Jaws the Revenge, go to YouTube, look up Richard Jennings' discussion of this. He does an entire comedy routine about it. It is look, you will be wetting your pants by the time it's over. It is so funny, talking about being in a hotel room at 3:00 in the morning, insomnia, and watching this thing on the pay-per-view box, and he's just like, at this point, I'm literally just a spinal cord and a stem because you got to see it. It is hilarious. And yeah, that movie is atrociously bad. Leonard Part 6 is bad too.
I know.
I can't believe that didn't make the list. I
that's
can't
not
believe
on there.
Ghost Dad didn't make the list. Another Cosby film that,
True.
they just thought that, Bill Cosby was huge on TV, so we should turn him into a movie star. Nope.
No. Come up with something good,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Well, they thought, anything he touched would turn to gold. It turns out most of what he touched just fell asleep. Okay, 9:15 with Dixon and Vining. And, all right, they're not all gems. Not George Clooney, but that is Tim Blake Nelson in the background singing. I don't know if Barton Fink was doing his own singing on that as well, but 9:21 with Dixon Dividing, Talk 99.5, Talk995.com. Supreme Court just came down with a ruling that says Colorado cannot ban conversion therapy. Conversion therapy would be for parents who say, our son is showing homosexual tendencies. We're going to pray away the gay. We're going to go through this conversion therapy thing where we talk about Jesus and what he wants for us, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There are some people, remember the guy who did Hide the Wife, Hide the Kids?
Hide your,
yeah.
Yeah, the Huntsville guy.
Right. He supposedly went through conversion therapy and came out the other side a loving father and husband, from what I understand. I don't know. So I can't speak to this. I don't know anything about it, but I can tell you that apparently you're not allowed to pass a law that bans conversion therapy because the Supreme Court struck that down 9-1. Would you like to, 8-1 rather? Would you like to guess who the one was?
The one who couldn't
The one who
find
doesn't
a woman?
know what a woman is, right?
One who can't identify what a woman is, exactly.
Golly.
Tomorrow, the court will hear the blockbuster birthright citizenship case.
Yeah,
That'll be interesting.
nice
Yeah. There's all the news you need to know.
to know. Well, that one just came down. That's breaking news.
Yep.
Be Dry, Alabama knows that when rain comes to our area, that there are residents across our listening area that maybe have some issues with water in places in and around their home that isn't supposed to be there. And you may not necessarily know that, especially when we talk about crawl space. Crawl space in many homes, you don't go there. I mean, maybe if you need a repair on a pipe or something else and they've got to get under the house, well, maybe that's the case where you find out there's water. Be Dry can get into those spaces. And listen, those spaces should be sealed up. Water encapsulation is what it's all about. If there's mildew in the walls of your basement, there's another problem that Be Dry can resolve. Call David Feven and the guys at Be Dry today. Get them to come out and give you a free quote on resolving these issues. 205-942-1976. If it is cracking in the foundation, well, that's all a part of this as well, and they know how to fix it as well. So call them today, dealing with a locally owned and operated company. It's nice to know that we've got somebody right here in central Alabama that knows what they're doing. This is something that they've been a part of for 65 years. Be Dry has been around, and the pros there know exactly what they're doing. So get in touch with them today and let them know what your issues are. Let them come out and check it out, give you a free quote. Call Be Dry today at 942-1976 or go online, BeDryAlabama.com.
Okay. This came out yesterday, and people, of course, are misrepresenting it almost immediately. Never ceases to amaze me how ready people are. And especially, you'd think with the World Wide Web now that we would have so much more access to information, facts, news, and things. But instead, it just is used to send rumors and disinformation flying like wildfire. A preliminary report came out that said, well, we can't match the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk to Tyler Robinson's gun. That's the guy, of course, who's on trial for shooting and killing Charlie Kirk. They said, we can't match the bullet to the gun. People go, oh, the bullet doesn't match the gun. Oh, my God, the bullet, it's a different bullet. Somebody else shot him with a different gun. That's not what they said. They said we can't match the bullet to the gun. The reason is because it is fragmented. It is, like a lot of .30-06 ammunition, once it hits its target, is broken into lots of little pieces, and it is almost impossible to put them together in such a way as to be able to match it to the firearm. The overwhelming amount of evidence against Tyler Robinson is, in fact, an overwhelming amount of evidence. I don't care what Candace Owens says. She's building an entire career on this nonsense that somehow there was some cabal that got together to kill Charlie Kirk, including people that were on the inside of his organization, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of times, as an Occam's razor guy, I can tell you, the simplest answer is the correct answer. And here you've got a guy who said, I shot him. Yep, that was my gun. Yep, that's the bullet that I used. Confessed to his live-in partner.
Was that the furry guy?
The furry guy, girl, whatever you want to call it. I have no earthly idea. Eventually confessed to his father. Turned himself in. But no, by all means, let's build a giant conspiracy around this and then build a career out of that because Candace Owens wants to be Alex Jones so badly, apparently. The whole thing is just sad. And when this news broke yesterday, immediately it was misinterpreted and run with by all the usual suspects.
Yeah, of course they're going to do that.
It's just so stupid.
Yeah, it is kind of dumb.
Just so stupid. So I thought maybe we could take a minute to address that here before we moved on and talked about other things. There's lots of other stuff to discuss. Corey says smoked wings are my go-to. Little baking powder and a little salt. Smoke low and slow for about an hour to hour and a half. Bump the temp up toward the end to crisp them up or finish them in the oven. Best wings ever, says Corey. I like smoked wings occasionally, and here's why. Meat can only absorb so much smoke. That's why when you, for instance, smoke a Boston butt, you can see what they call the smoke ring on
Yeah.
there. You know, there's that pink area that it gets. That's where the smoke got to. And then the rest of it just tastes like meat. So you got a nice combination of the smokiness and the regular meat. Well, wings have so little meat on those bones that basically the whole thing
Gets
takes in
smoked.
all the smoke.
And that's kind of all you taste.
It gets real smoky sometimes. And there are some places that do it great. I would say Carlisle's Barbecue downtown does a pretty good smoked wing. I've had a couple of other good smoked wings at various places. But for the most part, it's a once-in-a-while thing for me. I would rather do it the way that I do, the Amaze wings.
They do sound good.
Chris says, hey, Richard, just have Bucky walking around in his outfit saying, you know this beaver is telling you to move your ass.
Golly.
Alrighty then.
I don't know that would work at Buc-ee's.
Hmm.
Isn't it supposed to be a family-friendly place?
One would think.
They cover your eyes, kids.
Mitch says, I've been telling my kids for years, just because the phone rings doesn't mean you have to answer it. Yeah, a long time ago, I read an interview with George C. Scott where he said, I had a phone installed for my convenience, not for other people's. And I thought, that makes sense, you know? But at the same time, if you're calling other people and they feel the same way and they're not picking up because they don't want to talk to you.
Then no one ever talks to one another.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh,
No, no.
you mean like right now?
Yeah, pretty much. How dare you call me without texting first? Check to see. I miss the days, I really do. I miss the days when you could get away with not answering the phone and, you know, like, I'm sorry, I missed your call. Geez, that's a shame. I missed your call.
Yeah, you
Can't
really
do
don't have
that.
an excuse
No,
now.
no.
That's the problem.
Name pops up on that screen.
Yeah.
There it is. You're stuck with it. Sometimes they leave a voice message and it just hangs out there and you're like, there's no way you can say, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. They know, you know, everybody knows.
Right.
I don't really want to talk to this person, but I don't have a choice.
Well, they send you a text message and you're just sitting there going,
I don't want to
Ye-
talk to 90% of the people that are in my phone, to be honest with you.
well, just delete them out of the phone. Then when they call, you'll go, oh, I've cleaned out my phone. I didn't recognize the
No,
number.
I go the other way. I only answer numbers I don't recognize.
Okay.
It works out better that way.
Uh,
And then I put like, instead of the names of the people, I put like jerk who owes me money.
right.
Yeah. Guy I'd rather not talk to. Loser from high school. These are the people that I don't talk to.
Loses
Yeah.
that beside him.
It works out very well. Actually, come to think of it, that's me, loser from high school.
Oh.
9:30 with Dixon inviting brand new ice cream in the house. Ice cream in the house. Steve has already had a taste. We're going to get some here coming up. Bluebell. Don't go away. Carol Kay came up with that bass line. She's the one who said, hey, instead of just sitting there with a one-note bum, bum, ba bum, bum, what if we go up, down like this?
Is that how that went?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what a good idea. Why can I barely hear myself? Oh,
There you go.
Is there,
What'd
is
you
there a
do?
little problem? Is there a short? Do we have a short in here?
Shorten your mic.
Maybe.
It's that mic cover.
Maybe so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just too good. Too good a mic cover. 936 with Dixon inviting Flipsy's Furniture, 1811 Crestwood Boulevard in Irondale, or in Hoover, right across from the Galleria, next to 2nd and Charles. Two different stores. Now, you think, well, usually when you have like a second location, it's exactly like the first location. That is simply not the case here. First location of Flipsy's, a little bit of everything. You know, Birmingham has got so many different kinds of homes. I've lived in Birmingham in a house that was built in 1914, a house that was built in 1962, and a house now that I live in now that was built originally in the 1970s and added on to in the 1990s. Each one of them called for a different style of furniture to fit the make and model of that home, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's exactly what you'll find at the original location of Flipsy's 1811 Crestwood Boulevard. There's something to fit every single historic homes, new homes, modern, mid-century modern, however it is you want to do it. They've got furniture that's going to fit your home. You're going to find a little more Hoover-centric furniture at the Hoover location, which is why you should definitely go check that place out. There, again, next to 2nd and Charles, across from the Gallery on Highway 31, and then, you know, original location, 28,000 square feet, more in the basement. Got that lovely white glove delivery, 12 months, same as cash. Deals galore. Stop by and check them all out. 1811 Crestwood Boulevard in Irondale. It's Flipsy's Furniture, designer furniture at wholesale prices. So we just had a little bit of the new Bluebell, which is a Brookie a la mode.
Brookie a la mode. Really good. Brown sugar ice cream, brownie chunks, and chocolate chip cookie pieces in vanilla ice cream. And it was really good.
Concept being that a Brookie would be kind of a combination of a brownie and a cookie.
Yes.
Right?
So,
And then, yeah, the vanilla ice cream that really makes the whole thing work together. And all the little pieces and bits and stuff, that was really...
yeah. Thank you to Ryan and the guys at Bluebell for
Yeah.
letting us taste it.
That's all I can do is taste it. I have to put that down now, and we're done with that forever.
If you're looking for it in the store, it came out this month, so
too
it should
good.
be in stores. It's kind of a purple container, but that's pretty good.
It is too
Let's hope
good.
that's around all summer because that's delicious.
Some think the biggest problem with Arby's curly fries is that there are never enough in an order. Even if you get the large, you'll likely find yourself reaching for the last seasoned curl long before you're ready. Now, Arby's is solving that problem by launching its biggest box ever, the $5 fry fill-up.
Pretty smart.
All the time you have to get your hands on the $5 fry fill-up, 3 days. A massive box full of fries for just $5.
Okay.
Might be the only place in America where you can drive up and fill your tank for
You know what
$5.
you know what they're hoping for?
What's that?
You don't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it. And are we still shy of how many fries you get when you go to Five Guys?
Yeah, actually, I think it is.
The
That's
other
Susan.
the other side of the coin of this is they're hoping you come back and order again.
Well, of
You get
course.
fries and you get some more roast beef
Sure.
sandwiches.
Yeah. I'm thinking that would be the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a big fan of the curly fry.
No, I'm not
It's
either.
just not my thing.
Yeah,
I know people
but
love them.
it's yeah.
So go.
There's an audience for them.
You got like 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and day after, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Go jump on that. Get on it. $5 fry fill. We used to have a place near my high school that would sell a big box of fries like that for $5. Now, that was back when fries were like 80 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So to have this gigantic box of fries, I remember I went there for lunch one day, and I got the big box of fries in addition to some other stuff. And then I went to my then girlfriend's locker and stuck the fries in there because her lunch was like half an hour after mine.
Oh, nice.
So she went to her locker and opened it up. She's like, "Oh my God, they were still warm."
Surprise.
What you're looking for. If you ask me, there are far too many foods you unfairly age out of the moment you hit like 14. One of those things may very well be Hudsonville dirt cake ice cream.
Why would you age out of that?
Didn't know that was a thing.
Dirt cake, it's sort of. I missed that. I predate dirt cake. It didn't show up until my kid was
So
a kid.
you're older than Dirt Cake.
I am older than dirt cake, exactly. Dirt cake is kind of a dump cake that's got like the gummy worms and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Never been a fan.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
like
like
the
gummy to
gummies.
begin with.
I like
Yeah.
gummies.
That's sort of weird.
Yeah.
But it definitely I predated this stuff. But now they've got an ice cream flavor that is based upon it, and who knows? I might be willing to give that a shot.
I didn't know they were making an ice cream out of that. Okay. Hey, knock yourself out.
Have you ever
if that's
seen
what you want.
Hudsonville ice cream though?
Never heard of it.
Mm-mm.
Me neither. I'll stick with Bluebell.
Yes, because that was really good.
Brookie a la mode. Wendy's is committing something that many would find sacrilegious.
Oh, delicious.
Sacrilegious.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are changing their spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh no.
A lot of people would have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Many people love
It's a
the
pretty
chicken
good
sandwich just
spicy.
the way
Yeah,
it
they've
is.
got a pretty good spicy chicken.
But listen to this. This is what they're doing.
Okay.
They are now going to change the spicing. They are going to begin. They're going to begin marinating it along with a crispy panko-style breading infused with 9 different spices, and then the filet is served on a soft, slightly sweet potato bun, which will
Slightly sweet.
also roll out across Wendy's premium sandwich lineup. Then it will be topped with a richer home-style mayo in place of the original Heinz version.
Well, if it's an improvement
Richer.
from the spicy chicken sandwich, okay, I'll be willing to try it.
Maybe the biggest change? They're throwing some pickles on top.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
chicken sandwiches and pickles.
Sure, why not?
perfect.
The tangy addition brings the sandwich closer to the style of competitors such as Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, 2 of the biggest names in the chicken sandwich game. I was, not last weekend, obviously. I was laid up. The weekend before that, I was on my way out of town, and I said, I know I'm going out to eat tonight, but that's going to be at like 8:30. It is now 12:15. I'm starving. I gotta stop and get something. And I swung through Jack's drive-through, and I did not want a burger. I don't know why.
You got chicken?
I got a chicken
Chicken
sandwich.
sandwich?
Never had a Jack's chicken sandwich
And?
before. They are a player.
Really?
They're absolutely a player, right in there with Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. They deserve credit for where credit is due. They just knocked it out of the park. It was hot. It was delicious. It was fantastic. I mean, it tasted a lot like the Popeyes chicken sandwich. In fact, it was like, you guys have stepped up your game. I don't know if I've ever had a chicken sandwich from Jack's before, to be fair.
Now you might go back.
Oh, yeah. That might be my go-to from now on if I make it to Jack's again. But I was a little bit surprised. I was like, you guys aren't even really advertising this thing. What are you doing?
They should.
By the way, going back to that Hudsonville thing, it's mostly a Midwestern grocer retailer chain or
Of ice
brand
cream.
of ice cream.
Yeah, because I've never heard of it.
Fine. I'll go to the Midwest and pick some up just because I got to have the dirt cake. Papa John's is rolling out new products that are not pizzas.
No pizza?
No, well, I mean, they still have pizza, but
Mm-hmm.
they're now going to be breaking out oven-toasted sandwiches.
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
Which are you? Are you a sandwich place? Are you a pizza place? That's
Domino's
hard.
has been doing this for a while.
Mm.
That's why they took pizza out of the name. It's just called Domino's now, right?
Sure.
And now I think Papa John's is going to take pizza out of their name. It's just going to be Papa John's. And it's going to be like, and now we serve these sandwiches too. You're trying to be all things to all people. And you're also just kind of all competing with each other in the same realm, right? Domino's just, oh, look at this. We came up with stuffed crust pizza. Oh, you thought that up all by yourself? It's been around since the 90s. I think Pizza Hut came up with
Come
theirs,
up with
didn't
something
they?
really new.
Yeah.
You know?
We got sandwiches. Oh, way to go. Congratulations. You put meat between 2 pieces of bread. No one ever thought of this before.
But we toasted it in the oven.
Yeah, it's open toasted.
How about something new and different?
New oven toasted.
Let's see. Ciabatta bread brushed with restaurant's iconic special garlic sauce, bursting with flavor in each bite.
Well, of course.
You can get the Philly cheesesteak, the chicken bacon ranch, and the steak and mushroom.
Oh, I'd like to try that one.
Flavorful sandwich features seasoned chopped steak, roasted mushrooms, onions, and a garlic truffle
sauce. Wow.
La-di-da.
We're
Freaking
getting
da.
fancy with that one.
Wow. The Philly cheesesteak kind of sets me aback a little bit. It features seasoned chopped steak, roasted onions, and peppers, tangy pizza ranch. Don't be putting pizza ranch on my Philly cheesesteak. What are you doing?
No, that doesn't belong there.
White American cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You know, white American cheese.
The really good stuff.
Well, they
What?
got to be so racist.
I agree.
Sounds a little.
What's wrong with African American cheese? You don't like that? Yellow Cap Coke is back, baby.
Woohoo!
Now, what exactly is Yellow Cap Coke? You don't know? I'm here to tell you. This is the stuff that's made with cane sugar. Now, they said for a long time that they were going to be coming out with a product that was, made with cane sugar. I deal with the guy. I'll see him again today, the local Coca-Cola distributor guy who runs that organization. And I ask him almost every time I see him, when are we going to see this stuff? He's like, I don't know, as soon as we get it. So we haven't seen it. And this was going to be like a product that they had a year round. It was going to be a little bit more. It was going to cost a little bit more than regular Coke. But I'm like, okay, I'm willing to pay a little bit more for the cane sugar Coca-Cola. Yeah, the kind of thing you keep in your refrigerator, and when company comes over, you're like, here, have a bottle of nice little 6.5-ounce bottle of the nice cane sugar Coca-Cola,
Ooh, you fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Can we taste a difference in that? I
Absolutely.
wonder. Yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a difference.
I don't know that I've had the cane sugar
Oh.
Coke.
Have you ever had a Mexican Coke?
I don't think so.
Well, you're missing
You
out.
ought to try it.
You can buy them at Costco by the case.
Yeah, I've seen them there, but
Glass bottle.
I was afraid to buy a whole case.
But around this time of year, they always come out with the yellow-topped Coke because it's kosher.
Right.
For some reason, corn syrup, not kosher. If you're like a Hasidic Jew, I mean, if you're really hardcore, you can't drink like regular Coca-Cola during Passover. So they're very, trying to make sure that, and they charge the same for it, by the way, as the Coca-Cola that you would normally get that has the corn syrup in it. So if you're allergic to corn or corn syrup, or you are a Hasidic Jew who wants to remain kosher over the holidays, here's your perfect opportunity. Or maybe if you're just somebody who wants a really good Coca-Cola with the cane sugar, go grab yourself some of this.
Corn sugar, corn syrup considered non-kosher because they fall under the legumes and seeds category, which is foods traditionally forbidden for the holiday of
Okay,
Passover.
that answers that.
Legumes and seeds.
Legumes.
I was in a band
Need
called
some
Legumes and
legumes.
Seeds. Yeah.
Obviously, they went far.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why you got to pick on me like that, man. Why you got to be so mean?
You left yourself open for it. You were the only one that heard of it.
Legumes and seeds.
Legumes.
9:48 with Dixon and Vining. We've got the Dixon and Vining question of the day coming your way next. Stick around. 9:54, Dixon Inviting Talk 99.5 Talk 99.5.com. Your testosterone is what keeps you on an even keel, a level, serious, solid stance. And if you start to lose that testosterone, you begin to struggle. You begin to scramble. You begin to fail and fall and fade. And the next thing you know, you're dragging yourself through the day and on into the very early evening before you go back to bed again. Nobody wants that. You don't want that. That's why you need to see the Alabama Men's Clinic and talk to them about how they can help you out with your low T problem. Testosterone should be between 600 and 900. Yours might be hovering somewhere as low as 260, 240. That would be bad. You really need that to get right back up there where it needs to be. And there ain't no over-the-counter drug that's going to do that for you. There's no over-the-counter pill that you can buy that's going to make that happen for you. It just doesn't work that way. So the Alabama Men's Clinic, initial consultation, $99. Get the test, find out where you stand with it, and they'll be happy to help get that testosterone level right back up where it belongs. 598-7000 is the telephone number. 598-7000. Or you can just make an appointment right there on their website, alabamamensclinic.com. Begin changing your life almost immediately. Make that appointment this week, and your life could get better throughout the course of April, by a lot, in fact. 9:55, couple of texts that we got. You guys should review the new Nutella ice cream and give us a report. No thanks. Hey, Richard, you should try this hot honey sriracha chicken sandwich at the Blue Eye Bistro in Lincoln. Thank you, Tracy. I love it when people text in and give me a task. That's my favorite thing. Drive way out of town to eat this chicken sandwich and tell me if it's any good.
Sometimes it's worth a drive, Richard.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes.
And James simply asked, do you guys remember Boardwalk Fries at the Galleria? Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boardwalk
I
Fries
do,
are
yeah.
the best.
Good stuff.
Love the Boardwalk Fries. They were serious about their fries. They'd pour them in a big old cup. You walk around just holding those things and walking through your local store, chomping on them. Doesn't get much better than that.
So good.
Cholesterol on the go, baby.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
That's
that.
the way we like it. All right, let's do this.
Dixon and Vining's question of the day.
Name a smell or sound that isn't around anymore but used to be commonplace in America. Smell or sound isn't around anymore. Used to be commonplace in America. Steve West.
The slamming of the phone receiver hard enough to make that ringer
Little ring to-
inside just go ding.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. So hard to hang up and
It's a
slam the
mad-
phone down on somebody
mad
nowadays.
phone call, yeah.
Can't do
Especially
it.
on a cell phone.
Yeah, take that.
Just, doesn't feel the same. What about you, Valerie?
Growing up in South Miami, there was a Wholesome Bakery, and they baked bread. And you would shop. There was an area you could shop, and when you would walk and shop, the smell of that bakery, I don't smell the smell of bakeries very often.
No, it's pretty rare.
Yeah,
Pretty rare. You don't.
because they're like in factories now, and they're away from. But this was like
It's all industrial.
Oh God,
Sort of
be
sad.
like, we got to go over there and get a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I used to live across the street from Armitage Elementary School Park. It was a big old park. And twice a week they would go out there with the mowers because they were playing games out there. There were 4 baseball fields. There were 4 softball fields on the other side. And then there was a football field that kind of fell in the middle of it. And so they had to mow that thing twice a week, every week to keep it. Man, the smell of that fresh cut grass, it was overwhelming. It just became like normal. You'd walk out of the house and it was just like, morning in America. Don't get that anymore. I don't know why not. Let's see. Sound made by dialing a rotary phone, says Tracy. Yeah. The hum of a cathode ray tubes in TVs and monitors.
No.
True. Sound of Americans talking against Islam since 9/11, 2001. Okay, Todd. 2-stroke 3-wheelers and the smell of Castor Maxima 2-stroke mixing oil. Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's oddly specific.
Yeah, very.
That strong plastic smell of new lunchboxes, binders, and toys. Steam locomotive. You can smell the black smoke before you heard the whistle.
That's true.
Coffee smell from grinding 8 o'clock coffee at the A&P. Oh, Joey says, mimeograph copies. Best smell in the world.
Yeah.
I think that's number 1 on the list.
Especially fresh off the machine.
You know what? Because the only people that can describe that is us.
That's true.
Younger generation has no idea what we're talking about, and
Let's
they
talk
never
about
will.
mimeograph machine.
They'll never
like
know
a
that
Xerox
smell.
copier?
No. It's the fast times at Ridgemont High when all the kids pick their test up.
Exactly.
Smell of the Italian sausage and peppers cooking at the State Fair, the Birmingham
yeah.
Fairgrounds,
Yeah,
early
yeah.
fall.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Michelle says Aquanet hairspray.
Yee.
Smell of popcorn while hearing about the
Tell
blue
me you're
light
an 80s
special in
child.
Cameron. Oh, that's right. Sound of a cash register. Don't hear that much anymore.
Ching.
Smell of smoke indoors, like shopping malls. Yeah. People smoking, just walking around with a cigarette.
Or in a plane.
The chonk sound of the credit card machine rolling back and forth over your credit card. Imprint your name and account number. Yeah.
That's why they had the raised numbers. You don't need the raised numbers anymore on your credit card.
No, you do not. Hearing the national anthem played at midnight when the local TV station went off the air for the night. And then you go.
Like, can we turn that off now?
Loved it. Sound of taking a photo with a Polaroid camera. Telephone actually ringing a bell. Sound of turning the knob on the television. Chunk, 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 chunk. It's it for us. We're out of here. Back tomorrow morning, dark and early, 6 a.m. Bye-bye now.